Okay, so we are back now. I haven't played in 2 weeks because I was on vacation. So I remember that we created our lightsaber the last time. And we also had an assassin on our ship. So we have a lot to talk about with our companions. Let's see if KOTOR has anything to say about the companion.
Yes, General?
About the assassin, I mean. Apparently not, but do you have any shields I could use?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get a chance. Something else I can help you with?
No, thank you. Alright, let's look around. D3, he's not talking much. I think we are good. Because he's not really talking much. And he won't answer me anyways. Handmaiden, do you have anything new to say?
Yes?
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
Can you teach me some fighting moves?
Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Echani, but I do not see the harm in instructing you in some basic principles. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will instruct you on how Echani children are raised on warfare.
Was that a stab at me?
All Echani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand the most basic of fighting moves, it is not possible to understand the higher tiers. It is similar to learning the alphabet of a language before being able to use words, then sentences.
Alright. Alright, I'm ready.
As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I, and that shall teach you more than my words can. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Do not resort to using any items or any force techniques you may possess. Such things will obstruct learning.
I actually have done this before in the academy, so... But why not try a little bit as well? Does that include no armor or clothes?
Duels among the Echani are rituals, and it does not allow for armor or anything that restricts movement.
Right, that explains it then, just wasn't expecting it.
Your modesty has no place in combat. Even the youngest of the Echani understand this. You should as well. Now, are you ready?
Alright, prepare yourself then.
Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts. And do not hold back, or I will hurt you.
Okay, but... Alright, I can only attack normally here. I'll use Master Flurry, of course. Let's see. Oh, but she was using a shield, right? It looks like. She has a shield active. This can be close. Will be close, yeah. I might lose this, but I think it's like... Can win or lose this, yeah.
You fought well, but you announce your motions before attacking, sometimes quite loudly. Take as long as you need to recover, and if you wish, we shall fight again.
It is difficult to hurt you.
Of course. I do not wish to be hurt. If you wish to hurt me, then you must try harder. It is not a contest of raw strength, but of action and reaction.
Alright. Never mind, I'll be going. I have to... Oh no, I'm healed anyways already.
Yes?
Alright, can you teach me? Yeah, let me... Alright, we had that before. I'm ready.
It is not use.
Alright. Let's see if that works now. I mean... I can't use anything else, so we have... It's just a lot, I think. Oh, she knocked me down. That is surprising. I think then I will lose this again. But it's okay, I think I'm good. I'm just trying again until I make it. Yeah, this time I lost because I was knocked out.
You fought well indeed.
No, I
You have
didn't.
caught the principles
Well,
of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Before you go, there is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial?
Hmm. Let me say the first one, because I felt they deserved an explanation. Maybe I had to hear me defend myself, just to be certain.
I see. It was always something I was curious about. To walk to one's own sentence willingly. It's a brave thing.
Alright, I had some questions.
You may ask.
Did Atrus ever mention me?
She said you betrayed the Jedi.
Okay, we already had that. In that case, I can leave that.
That is not...
Alright, other
Yeah.
questions? No, I think that's all. Can you teach me more fighting moves?
Very well. I think you are ready for the next tier of instruction.
You think
For
maybe
this,
she
we will
has
keep
more...
the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish. But no items, no force techniques.
Yeah, the thing is, like... I think she might have more dialogue options if I do that with her. Alright. Any melee weapon, but no lightsaber, no items, and no force powers. Got it. I
Then
don't
let
even
us
know
begin.
if I have
And again,
any.
do not hold back. I will not.
I have to equip a weapon, right? I cannot equip my lightsaber, so let me equip the vibro sword. That's the best thing I can have, yeah. At the moment, at least. Alright.
You have violated the etiquette of our duel. We will leave the instruction for another
What?
time, when you are willing to listen.
I don't get it. What did I do wrong this time? I took the vibro sword as you have instructed. I'd like to try again.
Very well. Let us duel again. Very well. I think you are ready for this
I'm... weird. That's weird. Vibroblade, both on stun stick, force pike. Ah, because I can't use a vibro sword. I didn't know that. It didn't say
Then let
that. Then I will have to look what I have here. I don't have anything I can use. Exchange negotiator, longsword. I don't think a longsword will work, will it? No, it works. Alright. Let's see if that can do it. I don't even touch her. That's not good. It doesn't do much damage. Yeah, that's bad. I don't have a vibroblade. That's the problem. Okay, but this vibro sword will make her... Maybe I can stun her again with that? She makes more damage without, so... Okay, maybe I can try it like this. Now that she is stunned, I will... unequip it. And then attack normally, because that does more damage. Damn it. I thought it would be enough, but apparently it's not. Okay, then again, vibro longsword, not vibro sword. Oh, that's the wrong sword, right? Why do I have two swords equipped now? That's not what I wanted. No, god damn it. Can you please... Okay, I have to make sure to click the right buttons here. Longsword, not the vibro sword. Or was it the exchange negotiator I was wearing? Yes, that was it. Oh wow, that hit me hard. And that's
You
the
fought
end.
well.
Alright, let's do that again. Damn it, I clicked the wrong...
Yes? Put 5. Then
I have to equip it again? Alright then. Okay, I have the negotiator until she is stunned. And then unequipping it. Now I have to equip it again. Exchange negotiator. Oh, come on! Come on, stun her. Stun her. It doesn't work. It won't work, yeah. I will lose again. Because I can't stun her again, that's bad. Definitely need a vibro sword from somewhere, I think. I won't make it, I know it. Why she needs to run there? That doesn't... I don't understand that. Yeah.
you fought well.
Alright, I'll have to find a better sword, because the one that I have... Not the sword, I mean the vibro blade, because the sword that I have is not working at all. Anyone who with a sword... No, she's wearing a... No, a blade, I mean, not a sword. She's wearing a sword. No, that's the problem, I don't have any vibro blades. I can't fight her with anything else than a vibro blade. I mean, I could try fighting her with a pistol. We have level ups, but I want to do this first. Is it possible to activate things before I talk to her? Not here. I mean, some consumables before I talk to her. I know that would be a little bit of cheating, but I still want to try. Alright. Okay, energy shields. Let me see if I have any usable item here. Hyper-adrenal strength. Battle stimulant. Let's try this. And also a shield. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'll try. And this time I will just fight melee because it won't make him. It won't work with the other blade or what I have. Okay, no. Consumables don't work. I just use them for nothing. Okay, but it still works there. We're good. It does work well. Come on, I just have to... Yes.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements.
Influence gained. Do you have anything new to say?
Yes?
No, but I would like to know what you have. I mean, next we would probably... I'm not sure if we're wearing lightsabers or armor, but yeah,
I do not think you are ready for further instruction. Each movement of our arts demands some time to use the art in battle, or to examine how it may be best used in battle.
Alright then. Seem to be anticipating my attacks.
It is the way of the Ichani to be able to read their opponents, to know where an opponent is going to strike before it connects, anticipate it, and then strike against them. Ichani battles are fought several minutes in advance. In many ways, it is much like the game of Dejarik, played in the core systems. The most advanced among the Ichani are able to predict the course of battles by months, and the most revered are said to be able to predict the path of wars. Only Revan ever demonstrated such skill in war, and even as he slaughtered us, the Ichani still respected him.
Can you teach me to do this?
You are already doing it.
What do you mean?
If you do not know you are doing it, then training will make you a dangerous opponent indeed. Come, as we fight more, I will teach you. Do not think about predicting my movements. React instinctively. You are doing better. At first I was afraid that your awareness of your own ability might ruin it, but that is not the case. You learn quickly. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such things, but I do not think so. Now you fight as an Ichani warrior fights, always in the future.
You've gained battle precognition. It allows you to add your wisdom bonus to your defense in combat. I don't have much wisdom, but... let me see how much wisdom I have. Yeah, it's 0, so it doesn't make any... This is not any bonus there. Anything else?
Yes?
Do you think you could put some clothes on?
It does not seem to bother you.
Yeah, it's true. I have to put on my clothes first. Before I can tell her to put it on. Which was mine? Matukai Adapt? Yeah, because the Ichani is the one that she was wearing. No, she was wearing... Which one was she wearing? I think she was wearing the Matukai Adapt robe. And I was wearing the Zaison Sha Warrior armor. No, that's armor, so it's nothing. No. I don't remember which one I was wearing. Was it the Dark Jedi or the Matukai? Let me wear the Matukai. Yeah. The green one, that's true. Yes. Can I tell her now to put clothes on? Do you think you could put some clothes on?
I fail to understand the problem. I had heard the Coreward systems had customs concerning modesty, but when training, such customs are not practical or efficient.
Alright, if you say so. I will not tell you otherwise.
You may ask.
No, that's everything. I will give you armor anyways, because you have more defense and it doesn't hurt you to have it. You're wearing... She could wear armor as well. Interesting. She could wear the Zaison Sha Warrior armor. Oh yeah, because she is not using any force powers, so she could wear this one. I will give her this one. Was it the one she was wearing before? Because I'm not sure. And you were... did you have the exchange negotiator? No. You were wearing something before, but it was not a sword. It was a staff, something like that. Long sword? No. Modified holdout blast? No. You were wearing... No. None. You were wearing staff, something like that before, right? I think so. Well, I'll take my lightsaber. And... yeah, I'm confused a bit, because she was indeed wearing something. A weapon. I'm not sure what it was. Exchange negotiator, long sword, vipro sword, no. I'm not giving her anything now. I am confused. No, handmaiden stuff. Ah, because I was clicking on the right hand one and she has to wear it in her left hand. Alright, that's it. Okay. Now let's do the level ups for my companions. First is... oh, I can't do them here. Can't? No, I can't. I cannot do level ups here. I have to have them in my party, it seems. Alright then. We talk to her. Let's go to the next room and let's see... Kreia.
You have befriended the seer.
Seer? You mean the blind Sith? I haven't even talked to her.
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. If you take her on as a servant, know that the Sith meet their end at the hands of their apprentices. It is not something I would wish to happen to you. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her, or her loyalty.
I won't. Ties to her master, perhaps, and I intend to follow that bond to its source when the opportunity presents itself.
Then you are learning.
Do you know why her homeworld was destroyed?
Because it was its time? Perhaps you should ask her. It begs many questions. Her people are not prone to violence, war, or hatred, yet their planet is obliterated, scoured from the face of the galaxy, and all that remains is a Sith.
Well, if her people all see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted to blind them.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied.
Someone wants the sector of the galaxy blind to the Force, so they can move freely or strike without warning.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
When Visas attacked, how do I know that her name is Visas? When she attacked, she did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
All right.
Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
Hey, T3 has a stuck motivator.
Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Hey, I can hear a catch in it. It's not fully fixed.
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of KOTOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and...
Okay. I heard her speaking.
You are strong indeed. What you heard was surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
But how did I do that?
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not. Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
You have gained +1 awareness and recovered some of your connection to the Force. Very nice. And influence gained with Kreia as well. That is great. It's always good to talk to your companions whenever you can. Can I do something with HK? This looks like the remains. Yeah, we already talked there. Okay, nothing I can put in there. I don't have any things to repair it. Right. Anything else? There was something we saw that we had to repair something. Come on, let's... Let me? Thank you. Where was that again? No, it wasn't here. It was to the south. Here. Is it possible to go there and repair it? Like here? No, nothing to repair. Alright, can I talk to him about this option that I had before? No, nothing I can do there. Alright then, let's go and talk to Atten. Anything here? Well, no, just the security system, but we don't need to look around the ship. Let's talk to Atten, and then I can talk to Visas. Apparently that's her name.
Something up?
I had some questions for you.
All right. What did you want to know?
I met someone on Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
I think he's probably not ready yet, because we asked him already. Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Forget it, I had some other questions.
All right. What did you want to know?
Never mind. Yeah, we're not friendly enough with him yet so that he can talk about it. Anyways, we have talked to everyone in the ship, apart from Visas. So, yeah, let's go to her and see what she has to say for herself. Yeah, her name is Visas.
My life for yours.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Ready.
If I bring you before my master untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
My life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot, I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
If he's behind what has befallen the Jedi, then he must be stopped.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
But why are you doing this for me?
There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
But if your master has trouble detecting me, how were you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Where are your people, your world now?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. but nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
If your homeworld was destroyed, how did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
As if everything suddenly went silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KOTOR. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
So you were the only survivor?
Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained, my master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world, and there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own, and he made me see. And for the first time I saw the galaxy, and I wished to die.
He made you see?
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them.
And where did your master show you this?
He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
But I don't understand. It would have taken several Republic cruisers to destroy the surface of KOTOR.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not, and my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it.
But why did your master destroy KOTOR then? Just to get you?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KOTOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me.
So he attacked it because the Jedi had gone there.
He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Why did the Jedi meet on KOTOR, do you know?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
So he attacked it because the Jedi had gone there. I already asked that. I had some other questions for you.
I will answer what I can, but my answers may prove useless to you.
You tell me about your homeworld, how it was.
It is not a subject which I have...
Okay, that's just everything that I've asked before, alright.
I will answer what I can.
Was your master the one sent to Paragus?
I am not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some time, but there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act of destruction.
What do you mean?
There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same: the death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you. I will answer what I can.
He was not behind the destruction of Paragus, so... I heard your species is blind. How are you able to see?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
You sound as if that sight is lost to you.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people.
Recess has a limited ability to see the Force. She has Force sight in first-person mode and can also use it as a Force power by spending Force points. First-person mode? What it... Really? That sounds
My
interesting.
master, he has crippled me. I have seen the galaxy as it truly is, and it has left its mark. It is not something I can explain, for the words are difficult. I only ask that you understand.
Yes, we will talk about this another time.
I will answer what I can.
Wasn't there also that I can teach her something?
Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me?
Because I believe you can be saved.
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
To help another is not weakness, it is strength to them both.
So you say. But it is not something I have observed or seen.
What do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet itself.
We have spoken enough. I must go.
Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
I'm not doing this. I'm getting light side points for this. Well, I wanted to be nice to her. We're still, like, very much in the middle.